A checkup on the Pierce County and Tacoma economies is the discussion tonight on Northwest Now. Every year, the Tacoma-Pierce County Chamber of Commerce releases the Pierce County Economic Index, or PCEI, report. I help go through the data at the annual Horizons Breakfast with Dr. Neil Johnson, who crunches all the numbers from the previous year and then tries to read the tea leaves for the year ahead. Up until 2022, all the trend lines were headed up for more than a decade. But last year's report wasn't great, with income, spending, and real estate all down. Coming up next week, we get the numbers for 2023 and look ahead to 2024. It looks like interest rates have topped out, but the effects on consumer spending, housing, and jobs has yet to really hit the system. It'll be interesting to see if we've leveled back out for a flat 2023. The residential apartment market in Pierce County and Tacoma, for instance, has tanked, and the big plans for a resort at Chambers Bay did as well. So finance costs, labor, and inflation are taking a toll. Meanwhile, most business and industry continues to grind along here in Tacoma Pierce, with new tenants building 4 million square feet of new space in Frederickson, the area's designation as a hydrogen hub by the Biden administration, and a continued strong employment picture. One thing we do have in Tacoma Pierce is consistency. The healthcare systems are steady, so is JBLM, city and county government, manufacturing, and logistics. And, as Steve Kiggins tells us now, a small company you might never have heard of.
Another day on the Tacoma Tide Flats means another tour at the clean tech startup company named Aquagga.
We've had tours from folks from around the country flying in to see this, even globally, sort of getting attention, making national press. So a lot of it is very, very recent.
In early 2024, several Pierce County council members got a first-hand look at the company's operations.
The backbone of the PFAS molecule is the carbon-fluorine bond.
Aquagga launched in 2019, marketing its technology that destroys PFAS, a man-made compound that once was considered a forever chemical because it doesn't naturally break down.
In the last 3 to 4 years, the ability to show there's other methods of dealing with this forever chemical and removing the forever part of the chemical so there's no longer going to exist has been very exciting. And yes, it is spurring up a whole industry around itself.
That system can be run from this room.
The startup has already earned multiple awards, private investment, and grants from the Environmental Protection Agency, Department of Defense, National Science Foundation, and others.
I feel really lucky and privileged to be able to get up and work on something that matters and to have a purpose to my work. Like, not everybody gets that.
Developed in the 1950s, PFAS is everywhere, found in consumer and commercial and industrial products like firefighting foam. PFAS has been detected in environments and populations around the globe and is linked to harmful and serious health effects in humans and animals.
We've got technologies that can make a real impact to the problem, and so that's very exciting.
CEO Nigel Sharp and CTO Brian Pinkert says its tech can fit into a small freight container. Last summer, their PFAS destruction unit treated 20,000 gallons of water contaminated by spent firefighting foam at Alaska's Fairbanks International Airport. The Tacoma Maritime Innovation Incubator fostered Aquagga inside the Center for Urban Waters, allowing the company to grow.
You know, we doubled last year. We were 7 people, and then we were up to 14. I think we could double, every year for the next 5 to 10 years and still be continuing to grow after that. The problem's that big.
And since PFAS contamination is a global crisis, Aquagga believes other clean tech startups may find similar success in the South Sound.
Getting rid of the problem once and for all, people ask us, well, what then? You guys are going to put yourselves out of business. And I say, I hope so. That's where I'd love to see Aquagga get to. Let's solve the problem once and for all, be done with this.
In Pierce County, Steve Kiggins, Northwest Now.